going to offer that brand of new leadership. And let me tell you, he talked about destroying the structure of criminality. And you and I know that these parties have been talking about structures. They have structures. And the structure they have, as you can see, the PDP and the APC, I said they should go into competition to know who failed more. What APC is talking about PDP is absolutely correct. What PDP is talking about APC is absolutely correct. What APC is talking about itself is absolutely a lie. What PDP is talking about itself is absolutely a lie. Now, you can see I'm surprised and shocked and embarrassed by the lies that are oozing out from their spokespersons. Let me tell you what Obasanjo said about the structure these people have. He said, Atiku Abubakar is a man that has propensity for corruption, tendency to disloyalty, inability to say and speak the truth at all times. He says he's a man who has propensity for poor judgment, belief and reliance in matter about, lack of transparency, a man who trusts in money to buy his way out in all situations, a man who has the readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, national interest for self and selfish interest. We are seeing it manifesting. You could see in that tape you are talking about Michael Achimugu. It was the voice of Atiku Abubakar, and they have admitted it by saying they want to leave it to concentrate on their campaign.
He's denied that that is not the voice of Atiku Abubakar.
No. When you deny, you go to court and sue the person for libel, for defamation, for slander. In the absence of that, that is an admission. It's not Atiku Abubakar. So that what he said is actually an admission. Because he said, no, we want to leave it. The man has dared them, the Achimugu. He said, I dared them to say I did not serve Atiku, and I will bring more records. What did Atiku say? It gives me goose pimples that Atiku has the national award in corrupting the generation before him and corrupting the generation after him. He said in that tape, I have advised Obasanjo against open corruption, meaning Atiku has been operating coded corruption, sacrificing innocent people and hiding his own head. Joshua Dariye was sacrificed. In that same tape, you're talking about Marine Float as the company that Atiku advised his boss that they should form Marine Float as a company that they will use to siphon the money, that they will pay consultancy fee, non-existent, to such company.
These are allegations based on the tape released by Michael Achimugu.
So which voice is, in my own opinion, Atiku's voice.
Okay. I'm glad that you are able to put the right language.
Yeah,
but put it in the right language. Clear.
What about Tinubu's daughter that carried 10 million naira?
Allegedly.
Openly. No, it has been brought out. The politician openly in front of her, thanking her, saying he took only 1 million naira. Cash. Where is money laundering? He should be languishing in jail. That is the same reason that Doyin Okupe was brought to justice. Collecting cash. Section 2.1 of the Money Laundering Act. If you make or receive in cash an individual any amount exceeding 5 million naira, she should be in jail. And what about the spokesperson of APC, Festus Kayamo? He's a minister, serving minister. His person, his time has been fully paid. He's on full-time employment. And he's using himself as a resource to campaign for a political party. That is corruption. He's using the resource of Nigeria to campaign for a political party. Using the money he's been paid to campaign for a political party. That is sharing the money. He's been paid for full time as a minister. And he is there talking about another party. Are we not ashamed in this country? APC and PDP, like I said, they're a monster with two heads. APC. APG and PDP. Tinubu and Atiku, they are equal and opposite. One is a Miloko of the north. Another one is a Miloko of the south.
Let's anchor
I don't know. Two of them should step down. I've said this thing before.
Now, on a final note, because we're out of time, Mr. Okonkwo, I mean, just how fast time runs. Your candidate said in London that he's going to dismantle.
Yes.
He's going to declare war.
Yes.
And and I bring again the words of his critics and say, look, this is political naivety. That the tackling Nigeria problem demands some diplomacy and demands some tactics. I mean, those who have, and you asked the question, how has resolving the power situation eluded several presidents in this country? That attacking the problem of this nation is supposed to be tactical, it's supposed to be with political diplomacy, and they have accused your principal of not being tactical and not being political enough in reasoning in the solution of this country.
You know what? Nigeria, my beloved country, is the easiest country to govern in the whole world. He governed Anambra State. It was still within Nigeria. He made Anambra State the worst state in Nigeria. Anambra was rated last in everything. Within 4 years, Anambra was rated first in everything. First in MDG goals by UNDP. First in debt management by DMO. First in poverty rate by Dr. Magnus Pakol, the Director General of NAPEP. First in the network of roads by the Bureau of Statistics. Now, let me tell you, all these firsts being granted to him, none was done by his party. He had only APGA, where he was in. Nigeria is a very easy country to govern. Look at the secret. You that is saying, do not be corrupt. Are you corrupt? My principle has been checked all around, and there is no corruption in him. Immediately he comes in, Nigeria wastages will be cut into 50%. What is happening in Nigeria now is bloated infrastructure, bloated and inflated contracts. Now, when he comes in, he will plug the wastages, he will reduce cost of governance, he will build honest and efficient civil service, and he will aggressively fight corruption. This gives you 50% of the revenue that you need.
All right.
Now, when my principal...
We're out of time.
Oh, my goodness.
Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, it's always a pleasure having you talk to us. Thanks so much indeed for coming tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Just before we go...